What's up, guys?
We're in California.
The San Diego special. I got my shirt from school back in the day. Oh my gosh, what a throwback. We got Mexican food from my home zone. It's called El Rancho. I always call it the wrong thing because I think it used to be Rancho Viejo back way before small kid times. Yeah. I always break into a story in the beginning for some reason. Okay, so I got a burrito. Is that what we're doing right now?
This is so huge, guys.
Brittany thinks that this is big. This is a normal size burrito. This is the size that a burrito is supposed to be.
And then I got cheese enchiladas. I don't want it to pour out.
Cheesy.
And then potato tacos, and they look freaking
Potato.
good.
Here, let me hold it up. Boom.
Just because I wanted to try different things because I've never been here before.
So first, guys, we're sorry that there is styrofoam. I didn't know. I haven't been here in a long time. And then I only ever get burritos, so they only ever come in this paper. So let me tell you about what's in this burrito, guys. It is a California burrito.
Because I'm starving.
Yeah. Wrapped in a quesadilla. They call it a red tie here. I know they do it other ways, other places. So if you don't know what a California burrito is, French fries, the most critical ingredient. Carne asada, pico de gallo, guacamole or avocado, and sour cream. So basically just the whitest burrito you can make with carne asada. And boom.
Okay, so we did not, so this is our last stop of our California trip, and we did not mukbang with Shane's brother or his grandma. We were too busy, sorry.
Yeah. So, gonna do it. By the way, guys, here's the next technique. You take your first bite, you take your salsa, and then you pour it in. Just a little bit for the next bite.
But we're gonna try to eat it In-N-Out with my sister, so this is really good.
Cool. I actually like how we look right now. We got like a cute background. There's my parents' house
is so cute, guys.
Cool garden.
She has so much cool plants everywhere.
Yeah.
I really like their house.
Outside dining table that me and my parents have never ever used. I used to come here after I'd work out just to cool off for a little bit and drink my protein shake, but we never had dinner out here. Maybe they do. I don't know.
No, it was all dusty. So we were just in Lake Tahoe, so we can tell you guys a little bit about that adventure. Okay, this bite is really big. Look at this.
Oh. I've seen that mouth fit some big things in it, but that might have been the biggest.
So yeah, we were just in Lake Tahoe, and
Brittany swam in the cold water.
It was freezing. Definitely. And so the first day of the trip kind of started a bit rocky. We like didn't know where to go. Everything was really crowded because it's summer and it's like
we're just not used to that.
Yeah, the one spot we wanted to go to, you had to pay cash to park, and we didn't have cash, and then we were kind of like, what do we do? And then it like wasn't.
Pause.
So it kind of wasn't what we were expecting. We like didn't realize you couldn't really rent stuff. You had to like book it so far in advance, which is like not what we're used to.
Yeah.
And he didn't communicate great with his brother about like what it was like there, I guess. So we had no idea, and we kind of didn't plan anything. So then we were kind of a little bit screwed.
But on the second day, we figured it out.
We did some research.
Yeah. Some research, which was I messaged Just Wandering, and luckily she has my DMs open. So she's messaged me back, and she's from there, right? Like she grew up there.
She's from Reno, but she grew up going there.
Who could be a better person to ask than literally a travel blogger that is from that area? So then she sent me 2 of her blogs, which I think I'll do like links to on my story at some point because I feel like I owe her. So we were able to get some useful information from those, and that helped us a lot. We found some really sick spots. We went to a place that Ian and I had been to before, but I didn't really realize how good it was, called Bonsai Rock. and it was like really sick. Got some beautiful photos there, and had a challenge with the lighting because there's this big wildfire up there right now.
Yeah, the lighting was really good when it first came over the mountains, and it lasted basically the whole time we were shooting in the water, and then it kind of went away when we started shooting on the rocks.
And we wanted it like sunny and blue, and it was like cloudy and a little bit orange, which can be cool, like sunrise vibes, but then this was like too cloudy.
Yeah, but it was okay. It was still really beautiful, and we met a really nice guy there.
Oh yeah, he let us use the stand up, which is like, that's all we wanted the rental for, was just to take pictures with it.
I wanted a clear kayak, but
well,
we did not get that. It's okay.
Next time we know, we gotta book it in advance.
Yep.
Like a month in advance.
Like more than a month. We probably wouldn't have even been able to book it because we booked our trip less than a month.
Right.
Like the clear kayaks already booked through mid-August. And there's only one place on the whole lake that rents clear kayaks.
Imagine if you wanted to go surf in Hawaii and you had to book a surfboard a month in advance. Like, that's how insane that is.
I was not expecting that. So, but it was really cool, really fun overall, really cold. It was like 48 degrees in the morning when we woke up for sunrise, and I was like, this is not it.
And I was like, get in the water, Brittany. We need to take underwater photos.
The second day wasn't actually as bad because we didn't wake up for sunrise. We woke up at like 7, or we left at like 7.
Yeah.
But, yeah, maybe I'll just link my Instagram here, and you guys can go. I have a California highlights on my profile page, so you can go there and look at some of the photos. I will post them on my feed eventually, but...
And I might actually post.
What? Okay, now we're gonna try the potato taco. It's like a crunchy taco. It's very full.
That's dummy thick and overflowing.
Thick. Yeah. Don't really know how we're gonna do this.
Hard shell. Potato. Show the guts. Nice.
Cheers.
Here's my burrito guts, by the way, guys, if you're wondering what it looks like.
How is it? Are you in love?
Oh yeah, it's so good. As good as always. So I was so worried because when we went there, they're remodeling it, which if any of you guys know about good Mexican food, the worse the building looks, the better the Mexican food is. Like, if it's
even in
a door where you open the door and it's just a table and a handwritten sign of Mexican food, and it's like one guy and then his wife in the back, woo, that's gonna be the best Mexican food that you ever have. But this was like, the girl working there is still Mexican, so that's good. Once there's a white person working there, you're done. But yeah, they're starting to remodel, so I was a little bit nervous, but if they can keep the quality the same as they progress into having a higher quality kitchen, that could be really cool. So I'm stoked for them that they're doing well, especially during the pandemic. Maybe they did it with a PPP loan or something, but very cool that they're doing well and able to remodel and still have great food.
Super good. Better than the potato taco in Hawaii, for sure. And then before we went to...
Can you lick that guacamole off me?
No. It looked kind of gross. It looks kind of gross. Plus it was mixed with your meat. Before Lake Tahoe, we were in San Francisco seeing his grandma, and we were gonna mukbang eating pizza with her, but then she had to go to the doctor for like a dermatology thing, and they ended up
she got a big chunk of skin removed, so she
was not about it.
She had like a band-aid on, and you know, when you see old people with a band-aid on, it was like one thing, and then it was on her face, and I didn't want you guys to be worried about her, so I was like, let's just leave her out of it. We'll let her rest. Yeah, she might not have been.
But in San Francisco, let me just tell you, it was freezing. It was so cold. I was like, did we just leave Hawaii and go into the winter? Because this is
Of course, when we come here, it's during a cold snap.
Yeah, it was like, his mom was like, oh yeah, like last week it was like in the 90s. And I'm like, of course, it's like 60 degrees is the high.
Yeah, the weather on the news said it doesn't feel like summer heat. And we're like, what?
Like,
that's what we want.
we are from Hawaii. We need the hot.
Yeah.
It was like freezing at night, like very cold. We went to the Golden Gate Bridge for sunrise, and I was like, bruh, it's so cold. But we did swim in the pool one day, and we met a fan there.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
And then we also met fans in Tahoe.
Fan was named Sammy. Shout out to Sammy for coming and saying hi at the Terra Linda pool. That was very cool of you. And then who was a fan in Tahoe? I forget.
The dad that was like, I didn't know you were famous.
Yeah, so his daughters didn't come and say hi, so I didn't get their names or anything. But yeah, I was just talking story with this dude about like places to go and that kind of thing because he seemed like he knew his way around. And then on his way out, he's like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were famous." And that's like kind of awkward because I'm like, don't treat me different because I have a big TikTok account. Like, and it's not like I'm actually famous. It's just random kids know who I am.
Yeah. You know what's a really weird thing? Some of you guys might not think this is weird, but the sunset's so late here. When you're in Lake Tahoe, it's at 8:30. And then here in San Diego, it says at 8. And I'm not used to that. Like, so if we want to do a sunset activity, we end up eating dinner at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And then last night we almost didn't have a place to eat because everywhere was closing in this little town we were in.
Yeah. So luckily we found someplace. Crazy expensive.
It was pretty good though.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And it was like the last meal that I'd have with my family all together, like my little brother and my parents, their dog. And so it was like, you know, you can't put a price on that because it's like family time is priceless.
And his brother took a family photo of them with his tripod.
Yeah.
Very cute. His brother doesn't live here in San Diego, so he's out working, so we won't see him the rest of the trip.
Yeah. And it's like weird to be here without him because normally like I'd come here and he's just here because he lived here. And so then to be here without him, it feels like the house is like not right.
I know what you mean, like with my sister, same.
Yeah.
But she's usually there because she still lives close. But it's weird when you're a sibling and the other sibling is gone and you're like, wait.
Yeah.
I don't want to be alone with
I know.
the parents.
Like if I could just like come here and do anything, like anything at all, I would literally play this old video game that my brother and I used to play. Like an MMORPG. You guys know what that is? It's like RuneScape, but it's not RuneScape. Like I would literally just play that with him here. And it would be such a waste of time. And it would be so stupid because it's such an old and bad game. But that would just have so much nostalgia for me that it would be like so cool. But this can't happen. So it's okay.
Adult things.
Yeah. Adult kind things. Almost done with your food, Brittany.
Oh, I still allow that left.
Oh, okay.
The tacos are very good. I wanted to get shrimp, but we didn't know where they come from here.
Right.
If they were sustainable, if it was, you know. So I went with the all veggie.
Yeah. Most likely the food from the Mexican place, not that sustainable.
Yeah.
If you're in Mexico, maybe a little bit more, but right here, I don't think so.
Yeah, and his dad and brother, we got these tacos from this little place in Reno. They both got the fish, and we were like, guys, you can get fish tacos in Nevada.
Yeah.
What the heck?
And my dad was like, maybe they catch it in the lake. And I was like, no, they don't.
There's no lake fish that would be in a fish taco. I don't think.
Yeah. I mean, they could, but it would be a lot more
It looked
expensive.
definitely like, they didn't look like hand cut and fried, whatever.
Wow.
You're done.
So what do you think, Brittany? Should we turn the camera off and save the batteries?
What? I can't believe you ate that whole burrito. That thing was like, she was thick.
So there's this hike here, or there's a set of hikes where you go to these 5 peaks that are in. My hand is very dirty from this table.
Oh, snap. Is my elbows?
I don't know. Our hands are just blue. We blew ourselves. I don't know.
Anyway.
So you do all 5 peaks. I don't think you have to do them in a day, but we did them in one day. And so it was like 15 miles of hiking.
You hiked 15 miles?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Starting at 6 a.m., ended at noon. So 6 hours straight of hiking. That sucked. And then I ate 2 of those burritos that I just ate.
2?
Straight through.
Oh, yeah. The place is so close to his house. I was like, that would be so dangerous growing up there. I would get that all the time.
Yeah, like, I would get it on the way home from school a lot.
You could definitely bike there if you were a kid and you wanted to go get food. You know?
And I did. And the burrito was $6, which was very expensive to me back then.
Well, things are taking me to a local childhood favorite spot.
Yeah. You have some food on your face.
Oops.
Paper from the napkin. Never mind. All right, guys. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Us in San Diego eating California food, Mexican food.
The best Mexican food.
So good. That's definitely my favorite spot in California.
Yeah, I would eat there again for sure before you leave.
We can. We could take your parents there if you want. But there's another Mexican place that I like also. I think it's number 2. It's so good. Okay, so we might go there.
Yeah.
In case we don't mukbang it, it's the taco stand. If you come to California, I highly recommend that. So anyways, that's it, guys. Smash subscribe if you enjoyed this video, want to see more. Hit the like button.
Comment down below if you've ever been to Lake Tahoe and what your favorite spot is there.
Yeah.
Smash subscribe, like this video or dislike it, leave us a comment. And
that's all the stuff we saw. Bye.